she right behind me. My diamonds so shiny, even sometimes they blind me. My repertoire's big, nothing I do is tiny. They wanna be me when they see me, cause that's just a rude awakening. Try me or deny me, and I am the dude who will take it there. I got money trees and in this season, watch I take them in. You just junior flexing, man, that's cute, somebody break them in. Flexing with my dogs, flexing with my bras. I'm flexible when flexing, cause I flex like it's my job. You can't see me like Mirage, I'm flexing just because. How you gon' pull up in boutiques when your car's in a garage? Never that. Did somebody ever say they better at flexing big? I go bigger, and that's how I get them back. You cannot flex on me or get the best of me. I'm master flex like Master Chef. I just get the recipe. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Look, I ain't playing no games with none of y'all that won't play this. I'm stunting on them, I'm stunting on them, I'm stunt man, I'm famous. Never seen so many plexing, all y'all got anguish. If y'all talk about flexing, y'all talking my language. I swear on everything, y'all something else. So much hate, I'm shocked to say that all y'all got something left. Just know I'm flexing on everything, if nothing else. That's why I put these boys away, put them boys up on the shelf. No weight room, I super set, pull 2 cars out at once, call that a super flex. Y'all looking just super stressed, I'm looking so super blessed. If you ain't got no flex, then I call that a super mess. Tell the world all about me. I flex hard, and I might be the coldest that you ever seen. Take notice, I'm focused, flexing on your team. Flexing, I be, yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be, yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be.
How you gon' flex? How I flex? I try to tell these haters that my flex is the best. You should understand I'm the man, fuck the rest. You wanna see me flex? I'ma show you what it is.
Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I be flexing, I be. Yo, I be flexing, I be. I got the word. I be flexing, I be. I got the word. Yo, I be flexing, I be.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
Picks it up on the second. Over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone! That was hit hard. Left center field, did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
Good evening, XBL faithful. We are gathered here yet again for another match of the week here. Saving the evening as AAA had a little technical issue, so we'll bring that to you I believe, sometime later this week. But tonight we have the XBL matchup, spicy matchup here between Pizza Volcano and Wishbone, both off to a pretty hot start to the season. Zlat here, myself, and Sham joining me in the booth this evening. Sham, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm ready for a fun matchup here. We got two even teams, and I can't wait to see what happens. So it's good to be here with you, Zlat.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just excited for the fireworks that we might see tonight because both of these teams have some really explosive bats. Really tough to pitch to both of these players. And we'll kind of dive into that first key of the game here with the long bolo potential, referring to Pizza and the Von Asen, of course, a multi-time Von Asen and Wishbone. Like I said, these teams are just both tough to pitch to, and they both have some pitching prowess themselves. Pizza has, Wish has quite a few home runs this season already. I believe they've logged 34 homers on the season. And Pizza is not terribly far behind, but they're at 20. So I mean, still impressive, but shows you the gap there so far throughout the season between these two. But I mean, I can personally offer my own experience from the couple of days ago when Pizza just absolutely put some nukes on me. So I can attest to how difficult it is to pitch to this guy. Yeah. Do you have anything else to add there?
Well, I don't think that gap's even as big as it sounds because Wishbone's played a lot more games. So if you look at their home runs per 9, Wish is at about 2.3 and Pizza's at about 1.8. I mean, those aren't that different. I think both of these teams have a pretty good chance of going yard a few times tonight. I would be shocked if we don't see otherwise.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like we've sort of mentioned, kind of meshed that second point in there. They're very rather similar at the plate. I don't really know that either of them necessarily chase any certain pitches. They're just really locked in. Anything in the zone, they kind of, they get Terminator mode. They just absolutely lock in and send it over the wall. So, I'm really excited to see what kind of pitching cadence is and how the players kind of adapt as the games go on here this evening. It's going to be very, very insightful to kind of see how they react. So that last talking point is just going to be mitigating the home run factor. We've talked a lot about the long ball already. We know Wish can mitigate it. I can say that head to head, I had their stats pulled up here. Head to head, Wish has only allowed 6 homers in regular season games to Pizza. Although in a playoff series of theirs back in season 15, Wish allowed 9 home runs, so maybe Pizza's kind of stepping up to the plate there. The clutch factor is just feeling themselves, but we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on how many home runs we hit tonight. We might even, is there a betting prop? Are you familiar with the house's betting lines on this one?
No, I didn't look at them before the game, but I'm sure Spliff has something to say about that. I'm sure it'll show up in the chat here soon.
Yeah, awesome. Good deal. Yeah, well, I assume the bets are either closing momentarily or may already be closed on this one, so get those in if you haven't. Sham, any last points here before we try to dive into the game?
We've got a space theme, which is something that I love, and we got the Mercury Gemini astronauts versus the Sailors. We've got 2 great logos. We've got a great matchup. I mean, what could be better? It's going to be a fun Sunday night.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited to dive in and get started here, folks. So bear with us for just a moment and we'll get everything fired up for you. Alrighty, folks. Game 1 here. Gonna be at Swagger Center. Sham, I hope you brought your glove if you're out in left field. That's a
Right.
bit of a short one over there.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good time to bring the kids. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, get your glove, get your hot dog, get your beer, sit down, enjoy it.
Yeah, nice balmy 80 degrees here, I guess. I don't know. That's what I would like it to be if I was there.
And a full crowd, too. It's nice to see a full crowd on a day like this.
All right, so Wishbone's coveted leadoff hitter, Gus Grissom, has the RBI 0 trait and the stealer. So if they can get on base, that's going to be huge to try to kickstart any offense here to start the game. As we see a 1-1 count, that one's going to be routinely traveling to center field, out number 1.
Yeah, good contact, though. He just hit it straight to the center fielder.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you were able to tune in earlier. Wishbone streamed his series against, God's Unicorn. That was an electric series, and Wish's reticle was certainly on point that game. So I can expect a lot of that here as the series progresses this evening. Although he fans on that one, that's going to be a strikeout, and out number 2 here in the top of the first.
Yeah, that was a great pitch. Looks like, I mean, I don't know. I wonder if he's shaken from the end of that series against against Uni. I mean, going up, 10-1 and then seeing the outcome of that. It's pretty nuts, but he's got a base runner here. Good start for the first inning. I mean, there may be 2 outs, but 2 outs just means you're still at bat, so damage can be done.
Yeah, good piece of hitting, and, this pitcher has some velo he's going to have to deal with. Reticle's pretty decent there. It's just a little low on the power, maybe. That's going to be the final out here and allow the Moon Kingdom to kickstart their offense here. We'll see the leadoff in Sailor Mars.
All right, who's pitching tonight? We've got Ed White. Looks like he's got high velo, decent junk, pretty good accuracy, and the turtle set of pitches. He's going to be working the zone, but that one's going to be popped up and probably caught by Alan Shepard, the first American in space.
Oh, this one's left over the middle. Oh, any pitch left over the middle of the zone like that, I'm personally expecting to see just blasted out of the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, that
Really
is the
good,
difference. Right? That's the difference between
Right.
XBL and any other league is that no bad pitches. Everything gets punished, so it is surprising to see that didn't go yard.
Yeah, and a nice corner pitch there is going to result in a second out of the inning here. But yeah, those corner pitches are just tough to deal with at this ego. Even if you get a 99 perfect reticle, it's not a guarantee to go out of the yard. We see good contact, but got a bit under that one. That's going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, that's what you want to see if you're a Astronauts fan. Getting a couple pretty easy outs there. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Sweet
right back
first
up the
pitch.
middle.
Yeah. A bit fortunate for the Moon Kingdom to get a glove on that one. That could have been a sneaking single.
That's one of those things I learned in the 4th or 5th iteration of my rosters that there's, oh, that one's pretty deep.
That was
Could
left
it be
over the middle.
Off the wall.
Oh,
Oh,
just
barely
foul.
foul. Barely foul.
Super razor thin margins there. That was so close to being our first run of the series.
Oh.
Instead, he's going to swing and miss, and it'll be the second out of the inning. It's a strikeout for Namba.
Well, yeah, what I was saying before all that was it's always worth spending points on your pitcher's defense. It does seem kind of silly, but they're cheap points usually. And a pitcher at 60 defense barely costs you anything, and there's no reason to try to save money on it for situations like that.
Yeah, the value is through the roof. It's super cheap, so you can sneak it into your roster. It's absolutely worth the value for sure.
Yeah, nothing more frustrating than watching your pitcher flub a easy ground ball.
Yeah, Wish's timing, he's just a little early here. The previous, 2 at-bats ago, that one just barely missed the foul pole. This at-bat, a little bit earlier.
Great pitch.
Oh, another great pitch. There's a
Caught the
cutter on
corner.
the outside corner, absolutely. Nice pitching there from Moon Kingdom. They've allowed a runner in
look
each
at that.
inning, but
Look how close that was. You see that?
yeah, painted.
Well, that one was painted too. This umpire's got a little bit of a flexible zone here. That's an easy ground out to second. Ken Mattingly puts him away. Away.
super early on that one. But yeah, I mean, for really anyone watching tonight, you can get a lot of insight into the strengths of how to pitch to these elite hitters. You know, it's not easy, but if you can paint your corners, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, especially with those junk pitches. That movement is tough to deal with. Wish wanted that one. Going for the oh, there you go. High and inside again. Got the call. Got the strikeout. Well,
Yeah, doing a good job to, you know, mix up the velo and the off speed. That one's going to be charged into right center. Right fielder has a chance of diving, but it's past their glove. It'll roll to the warning track. We'll get at least a double.
Oh,
a decent arm there, yeah, in center. So we'll see him hold at second, but it's a 2-out double here for the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, Gus Grissom got the ball in pretty quickly there. Oh, also, okay, the runner's very slow.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Got Sailor Uranus there, letting a ball go inside.
Oh, was not expecting the off speed. Swings and misses. That's a bit of a surprise, but it'll sit him down. It's 2 queenless innings so far. We'll go top of the third with Ed White to lead us off.
Let's see if the pitcher can get his mojo up. That's always nice when you get a little boost from a good at-bat. Looked like Wish was waiting for that high pitch.
Oh, Pizza was playing the outfield shallow. Yeah, that's going to be extra
That's going to be a double.
That's one way to get your mojo up.
Yeah, that's great. You got to love that if you're a Knott's fan.
It will come with a slight downside. The RBI 0 trade is procced here on the runner. Oh my, the pitcher just missed that. That was surprising.
Pitcher needs to do some more calisthenics.
Does the important job, though. Moves that lead runner over, and that's going to be the first run of the game. Yep.
Yeah. Doesn't take much. You got a runner on third.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if we can really classify that as a misplay by the pitcher on the ball that snuck by him there. It's kind of a metalhead moment, I would suppose.
Yeah, I think that's the technical term, is metalhead moment.
Wish opens the scoring here in the third. He's going to send this one to right field. It's going to be short of the wall, though, and caught for out number 3. So damage is done. First blood in favor of the Astronauts.
Yeah, so far we haven't seen any real power off the bats, but both teams are just kind of... Oh, as I say that, that's deep. That could be gone. Oh, off the top of the wall. Runner's going into second. It's going to be a stand-up double for Pizza. Okay, that was the broadcaster jinx.
Yeah, that one was hit hard. I like Wish thought it might be over the wall, so he jumped just out of, you know, trying to be safe. Slightly misjudged the trajectory, so they get some free bags out of it. This one to second base. He throws to third, and it's in time.
Third. Oh,
Great
wow.
heads-up play there by Wish. He knew he had the arm. The speed wasn't going to be enough from the runner, so maybe a little too aggressive by Pizza. And the Moon Kingdom run themselves into the first out of the inning. It is a fielder's choice, so we do have that runner on first. Double play is in effect.
Yeah, that's such a risky play. I mean, that's something that you don't get. Oh, that's deep.
Oh, this one's got the distance for sure. It's off the bottom of the top of the wall.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, going to third. Oh, that's another out. Oh, we got a run down. Oh, and the second out of the inning. But after the damage was already done, it's now 1-1.
Yeah, I think Pizza's very aggressive here. Maybe they just know that they want to put the pedal to the metal this whole game. They don't want to hold anything back. Maybe thought they had the speed, but run themselves into that second out. So that could have been a lead change here. That could have been another run potentially, but it'll be a 2-out single instead. We still have some danger to get through. This is the third spot of the batting order here for the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, it's still not a bad idea, you know, taking the risk, getting your runners moving early on in the game, put a little pressure on the defense, see if they make a mistake. Oh, wow. Great pitch. Painted that corner high and outside for the third out. That was a great pitch.
Yeah, Wish just said, all right, screw the game plan. We're going with the FU fastball a couple times in a row. Pizza couldn't keep up with the velo there.
Yeah, I mean, or the positioning or the accuracy of that pitch. It's hard to know if you should swing at it. Oh,
the curveball missed reticle, and that's going to be another strikeout here. I believe the third strikeout so far for the Moon Kingdom. we're kind of cruising here. This feels like we've, not much time has gone by. We're already in the 4th inning.
Yeah, we haven't seen many deep at-bats. Both players are swinging pretty early on in the count and making contact, turning into plays. So, so far, oh, that's a hit hard. That's going to be off the top of the wall. Another double. Great swinging, but Swagger Center keeps it in the yard with that giant wall in right field.
Yeah, of course, the dimensions, it's rather shallow compared to most places, so certainly needs that high wall. This one's hit back up the middle pretty hard. We're going to see the lead runner advancing. They're going to send it. Oh, okay, they decided to retreat in time, and they earn themselves the free bag behind the trail runner there. Nice heads-up base running there. Knew he wasn't going to make it in home in time. We have runners at 2nd and 3rd now with 2 outs, and the 8-spot catcher here is batting.
Yeah, pace to have a Sailor Moon in center field with a great arm like that. Oh, and we see an intentional walk. We got bases loaded with 2 outs for the pitcher. Oh, we're leaving the pitcher in. It's still early in the game.
And first pitch swinging.
Pitcher capitalizes the mojo boost and the run. Great contact swing there by Ed White.
Yeah, can't ask for much more. He produced the run. It looks like that might come to an end here. First baseman will put the mid on it. So Astronauts get a run there, get their lead back, and they have quite a bit of momentum on their side.
Yeah, it's still a 1-run game, and both of these teams have the opportunity to pop off at any moment. So I don't think it feels like a big lead to Wishbone right now.
Yeah, 2 runs is certainly not going to be enough to beat Pizza, so we're going to need to see some active bats continue. As a nice sliding dive there by the right fielder. We'll catch that for the first out of the 4th inning.
Great pitch. Another breaking ball taken to center field. And we've got Gus Grissom bringing it into Neil Armstrong. What a great duo.
Got speed at first here for Pizza.
We could see a steal. Wishbone's going to want to vary up how long he's waiting between pitches. He's kind of in auto mode. Double play. Oh, wow. Tag the runner. Went to first for the double play. Great heads-up defense there by Ken Mattingly at second base.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a little risky trying to tag the runner. Worked out, though, for the Astronauts there. They get the double play, so good job. Good pitching there by Wish to put Pizza in that position.
Yeah, it is difficult. It's also frustrating when you miss that tag and you're like, you got him. The hell was that? And that's an easy ground out to first base. Sailor Uranus puts out the batter there. We've got Ken Mattingly up. See more pitches outside. I mean, one of those things that I think really distinguishes XBL from the lower leagues is just the use of the breaking balls. You can see here that Pizza's throwing a lot of fastballs, but I bet, yeah. Oh, good eye there. But those breaking balls get really nasty at the upper echelons of Super Mega Baseball, and so it's always exciting to be able to actually put the barrel on one of those because it just gets so hard to hit.
Yeah, the zone can be a little misleading if you're not familiar with the 3D nature of it. But we also got to see a deep at bat and the earned walk there. Now back-to-back walks. So good patience here, good discipline at the plate from Wishbone. 2 in a row here, and that brings up the 5-spot. Alan Shepard, only 1 out.
Yeah, what's interesting too, I mean, it's not surprising to see walks here. Well, I am surprised it took so long to get there, but Wish has the most walks in the league this season by a lot. So it is something that he's really good at, is keeping away from bad pitches and only swinging at ones in the zone.
Yeah, we see the RBI
loaded.
hero.
Whoa! Not going for the double play there is an interesting call.
Yeah, Pizza must have thought that it was caught in the air and tried to double up the runner. I'm sure that's what they were thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uncharacteristic error, though, at this level, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And that error costs Pizza a run. Score is now 3-1 with the Astronauts over Moon Kingdom. I get another.
2-2.
Oh, yep. 2s. Oh, with the strikeout for the 3rd out in the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Astronauts 3, Moon Kingdom 1.
Yeah, it seems like Wish has kind of found their stride here. I mean, 1 run, 3 innings in a row. Certainly could have been more. Maybe it balances out with Pizza's, decision to maybe misjudgment on what should have been maybe a double play. So regardless, it results in just a lot of momentum for Wish, who's kind of figuring things out on both sides of the ball now.
Yeah, do you believe in the baseball gods evening things out, Vlad?
I would like to. I wish I did, but no, I do not.
All right, 1-2 count. Change up low. Got her swinging. That's a great pitch for the first out of the inning at the bottom of the 5th.
Let's see the pinch hitter here.
Goes to show how valuable runs are. Looks like it's going to be a pop out. Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Weird bounce. That was a metalhead moment, I think.
Yeah, maybe sometimes those animations don't always seem to line up where the ball truly is. Maybe it was like the hitbox of the player was still there to make the catch, I guess. But it did look wonky. It looked like he kind of mistimed it.
0-2 count. Attacking the zone for the 3rd out. Ed White is grooving on the mound.
Yeah, and Ed White's not really throwing too many pitches outside of the zone. There's the occasional chase pitch, which Pizza's just getting into those, 2-strike counts really fast and kind of being forced to feel like they need to protect the zone, I think. So really good job, good game plan by Wish, who's executing on it nicely, keeping Pizza to 1 run through, 5 innings thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Jack Schmidt grounding out to Sailor Pluto there. Ed White stays in the game. Wish thought about it, but it's going to be 0-1. I'm not surprised he left in Ed White. He's grooving on the mound at the moment. 0-2 count, though.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at the pitch count for Ed White. I don't think it's really that high. As we saw early on, both players are swinging early and freely. As they do not swing there, it's going to be another strikeout for Pizza.
Yeah, great pitch, high and outside. I think Wish might have been sitting off speed there. We got a pop out to right field. It looks like Sailor Mars puts it away for the 3rd out. We go into the bottom of the 6th. Game's moving along really quickly. Sailor Moon is up. Great stats on her. 0-1 count. Oh, gets into the left field corner. That's going to be at least a double. Alan Shepard brings it in for the stand-up, but not before Sailor Moon hits the stand-up double.
Yeah, not a whole lot Wish could really do there. I mean, he tried to jump, but wasn't meant to be. As they dive, oh, it's off to third baseman.
Oh, that's going to be
another run. Absolutely.
Oh, yikes. That's painful. You can see a little bit of frustration with the circling of second base.
Yeah, I think Wish is, you could argue his frustration from the series with Uni. I mean, he had a lot of those moments earlier, so just to see it pop up again, I'm sure he's absolutely unhappy with that.
Well, like Ted Lasso says, you got to be a goldfish when you're playing sports. Don't think about the last game. Just think about what you're doing right now.
Right. Nice dive there at short. They're going to get there in time. They pop up and throw. It is in time for the out at first. So there's 2 away here, but there's a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, that's a big out, though. That was not guaranteed for sure. Neil Armstrong got the ball over there very quickly. And that's going to be the 2nd out, but there's a runner on 3rd base for the Moon Kingdom. They're only down by 1 run right now. And we are in the later stages of the lineup. Number 6 here with Sailor Mercury. 1-2 count. Does not bite at the low changeup. Oh, but that's going to be strike 3. That was a great pitch there on the outside corner. And Pizza just couldn't keep up with it. So we're going to the top of the 7th with the Astronauts 3, Moon Kingdom 2.
Yeah, may have been expecting off speed. Wish has been alternating quite a bit between the two, so keeping Pizza on their toes. As Wish finds this one, it's going to go just short of that warning track there in center field.
Yeah, Swagger Center's got a decent-ish center field depth, right? Or am I wrong? Oh, that's another deep one. That's into the gap off the bottom of the wall. Probably will be held for a double there. Wish is starting to barrel up some of these balls. Things could get kind of scary for Pizza here pretty soon.
Yeah, as we see the bad ball hitter plus mind gamer, so bring that accuracy way down there for Pizza's pitcher. He was able to find 2 quick strikes though.
Good eye on the high changeup. 2-2 count. Oh, that's going to be strike 3. Yep. 2 outs. That was a great pitch on the outside edge.
Yeah, Wish just kind of caught in the middle there and didn't pull the trigger, so gets the strikeout. He's going to hope to extend his leader, the runner in scoring position. Sends one back up the middle. I think he has the speed from second. He's going to test the arm.
Sailor Moon's got a great arm. Oh, great. Great base running there by the Astronauts to get the 4th run on the board.
Yeah, and what's more is they have that RBI hero, which of course earns the intentional walk. But yeah, those stats were looking pretty nasty.
Yeah, for sure.
Oof.
Pizza's got 2 outs. All he needs is a little bit of bad contact. Oh, but that's not going to be it. That could be another run. Sailor Moon's arm's going to be tested again, but the runners hold. So we're going to have bases loaded with 2 outs here in the 7th inning with Jack Schmidt up to bat. Pretty decent stats on Jack. He's not fast, but he can hit it pretty hard.
Oh my, just a hair late.
Yeah, I bet Wish wants that one back. Good eye, 2-1 count. 3-1. Ooh, caught
Smart
the upper
pitch from
edge.
Pizza. Yeah, smart pitch.
Oh, that's going to be a run walked in for the Astronauts. Score is now 5-2.
Yeah, surely we see Ed White come out of the game at this point. Probably the most critical at bat of the game thus far. But Wish's patience and his eye at the plate's really doing him a lot of favors here this inning. Still has these bases juiced. Oh, just foul down the third base line.
Just late, yeah. He's one swing away from opening up the score line here.
That one should find a
squeak
gap.
Through. Yikes. Yikes for the Moon Kingdom. But the Astronauts put another one on the board with 2 outs here in the 7th inning.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised Pizza's not switching the pitcher here. I mean, I don't recall the exact spot of the batting order if he's worried about, you know, the pitcher being due up or something, but you got to keep the game close here.
Yeah, for sure. That pitcher's cooked. But that's going to be caught in center field by Sailor Moon, but not before the Astronauts got a few more runs on the board. It is now 6-2 going into the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, I'm also very surprised that pitcher stayed in the game so long.
Yeah, we see 7, 8, 9 here. I believe Pizza had the pitcher batting in the 9 spot, so maybe they just really thought they had a couple of close pitches that could have gone either way. But regardless, the score line's now 6-2.
Oh.
That one sneaks past the center fielder. Maybe some lazy haphazard defending by Gus Grissom, and that's going to be a leadoff double. Maybe exactly what the Moon Kingdom need to kickstart some offense of their own.
Yeah, you love to see it if you're a Moon Kingdom fan. You got to take advantage and capitalize on those kinds of mistakes.
Woo! Ooh, yeah, that was not a comfortable defensive maneuver out there in left field.
Yeah, you almost wonder. Oh, with a faster runner on second, you almost wonder if they were just going to tag up there and take third. But that is a pretty slow runner on second.
Yeah, the pinch hitter here has pinch perfect and outside pitch traits. So Wish dangerously sends one to that outside corner, hit to the shortstop, who'll run the lead runner back to second base. Great defense there. Exactly how you have to handle that situation, and then he gets the second out over at first.
Yeah, that was textbook for dealing with the runner on second in this game. It's really easy to ignore them and assume they can't make it to third, but they definitely can. You got to run that runner back.
I want
Oh,
to
that's
sneak
gonna
over
drop.
the third baseman's head. Yep, not enough speed to score a run, so it'll be runners at the corners here in the 7th inning. Pressure meter still at that 3 out of 4, so
Sailor Moon is up, the number 2 batter for Moon Kingdom. Takes a quick ball. Ooh, swings at an inside pitch there. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Yuri's trying to get Sailor to swing at a bad pitch. Yeah. Oh,
Nice
great
pitch.
pitch. Yeah, great pitch.
just clips the upper inside corner there and gets out of the jam. So, you know, no harm, no foul. If you're Wish, it's still a 4-run lead here, entering top of the 8th, trying to bring these curtains to a close. Got the 2-3-4 spot of his lineup to see if he can extend the lead.
Yeah, well, still a close game. I'm sure some insurance runs would feel great for the Astronauts right now, and a single up the middle is a great start to a few insurance runs. So nobody out, runner on first.
Now back, the second baseman, number 28.
Oh my, that one was hung right over the heart of the plate, and fortunately for Moon Kingdom fans, goes directly to the shortstop there for out number 1. Trying to see John Glenn come up, that bad ball hitter who last at bat went down looking on strikes.
Ooh, a little early on the changeup. Fastball outside for ball 1. Right down the middle. Drops it into center field. So we've got 1 out, runners on first and second with Alan Shepard up, the number 5 hitter in the Astronauts lineup.
Yeah, we see rally stopper activated for Pizza's pitcher here. This one's
double play.
softly grounded, definitely double play ball, and it's converted. So we'll see the, that was a little quick there for me, sorry, 3-4-5 here for Moon Kingdom, entering the 8th inning. They have about 6 outs remaining, so they really need to take advantage of any opportunity that might come their way at this point.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of conversion. They've got a lot of hits. I think 11 hits so far this game. But they got to clutch up when runners are on base and get those runs across.
Yeah, tack on another strikeout. Wish is definitely climbing that counter here. He gets one first out of the 8th inning as a strikeout. He's got a 1-1 count now here against Sailor Jupiter. Just not able to catch up to these high velo pitches. Been working all game for Wish. This one's going to be wafted into left center, and it drops in front of the center fielder. I thought that might happen based off how he was moving the players. So, that is not the kind of mistake you want to see. Is this one, next pitch, swung on, sent short of the warning track, and it is caught. I was wondering if the wheels were really going to start falling off. Maybe the center fielder has a 0.2% chance moment or something wild. We've been seeing a lot of those lately.
Yeah, an Aaron Judge moment, if I may.
Yeah. Nice painted pitch on the outside corner there from Wish. He'll go back over there, miss just a bit more. So that's 1-1 here.
1-2 count. Trying to get him to chase outside, get her to chase outside. 2s. Still chasing that low and outside corner. Ball gets away. Runner doesn't notice, I guess. Yikes. That could have been
just a misread on where the ball ended up, I guess. I'm not sure.
Oh, and the steal with the walk was a full count, 2 outs. So we got runners at first and second here with the number 7 batter up, Sailor Uranus. The off-speed hitter trait. Expect to see a lot of fastballs. Quick 0-2 count on the high and inside pitches. Good eye on the cutter.
Oh my, a wag pitch ends up in the strikeout. What a moment.
How'd that even happen?
Yeah, it's just the lag pitch Wish had set up inside, and Metalhead said, no, you're going to throw it in the zone.
It's like, how about a perfect high and inside cutter instead?
Well, for Astronaut fans, they got that 4th out, I guess you could say, because they had the issue there in left center. So Pizza had the opportunity presented for some runs there, just unable to convert.
I mean, Metalhead giveth, Metalhead taketh away, I guess.
Yeah, they like to remind us often who's in charge around here.
Oh, I see Smiles Per Hour in the chat made that exact same joke a few seconds before me. Well done.
Couple of quick outs here for the Astronauts as they are down to their catcher here in the 9th inning. Had a pitch to hit, but a little too early on it.
Ooh, that pitch was over a lot of the plate. That's going to be the 3rd out here for the Astronauts. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Pizza's got to get 4 runs if they want to stay alive here in game 1. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change. We got Alexei Leonov up to step up on the mound. And that's a high pop-up. Short wall. Let's see where that lands. Off the top or off the middle of the wall. That's going to be a double. Ends up at second base here. It's a great start for the Moon Kingdom. You got to get a rally going, and so we're going to see a pinch hitter here for the pitcher. We've got Sailor Saturn coming in. Another high one, dead center. Runner did not tag, so it's just going to be 1 out with a runner on second here in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, that drops. Let's see, the runner's going to be held at 3rd. Ball is cut off by John Glenn. We've got 1 out with a runner on 1st and 3rd. Some speed at 1st. Uh-oh, that could be double play.
Oh, they have enough speed, so that'll score 1 run. It's now a 3-run deficit.
2 outs. 3 runs with 2 outs is not impossible by any stretch of the imagination here. This is a time when you are pitching, you really got to lock in. Don't think the game's almost over here because you've got to get that last out. And it looks like that's going to be it here. And that sure is.
Yeah, well-placed curveball on the outside to induce that that grounder there to second. Nicely done from Wish. Solid game from Wish. Pizza had some opportunities as well. Just wasn't quite able to, take advantage of as many of the ones that came their way. So a nice victory for the Astronauts here, and we'll try to get the quick turnaround here, get game 2 started up at Red Rock for you guys. Give us just a moment.
All right, sports fans, looks like we're getting game 2 here at Red Rock Park. First game was a close one. I think the scoreline was 6-3, but it felt closer than that because Pizza was in it the whole game. A lot of hits. Both teams had a lot of hits. Only a handful of deep counts. and a lot of swagger moments. So let's see what kind of Red Rock moments we get here.
Yeah, I'm still kind of expecting some more explosive, home run caliber moments here in this game between these two.
Oh, speak of the devil. Wow.
The short portion, right? Yeah. We did not have to wait long, did we?
Nope. Who in the house had first pitch home run here, Spliff?
Yeah, I think that was plus 10,000 Spliff.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, Red Rock works against the home team here. One pitch in, and it is already 1-0 Moon Kingdom over the Astronauts. But our Canadian friend Chris Hadfield here gets a strikeout for the first out of the game.
Yeah, it was really just a matter of time as to when the Moon Kingdom bats were gonna really come alive, and they were getting hits last game, but the run conversion just wasn't as high as they had hoped. So a nice start to the game for them here. They do have 2 outs now. We got the fourth. Send back up the middle.
Yeah. I wonder if Chris Hadfield's lower velocity here, it looks like he's probably in like the 40s, is going to be working against the Astronauts in this game. It seems like Pizza's having a much easier time barreling up the ball, but that is going to be the third out here in the top of the first. So with 2 hits, 1 home run, Moon Kingdom goes up 1-0. And we go to the bottom of the first and give the Astronauts a chance to strike back with that dope worm logo jersey. I love it.
It looks like Wish's starters at that base 50 velo, and they were tense, I think, at one point in the inning as well. So 50 velo, 40 to 50 is sometimes, it's a lot more people's bread and butter and easier to hit for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like even I could hit that, but that's probably a lie.
It's worth noting that Pizza's rotation has three of the starters have identical stats. It's 80 velo, 65 junk, and then the 45 accuracy. So I believe the previous game had the only outlier of a 60 velo pitcher. So we'll have to see how Wish is kind of able to slightly adjust to the increased velo.
Well, so far, not well enough. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Astronauts. And we're going to the top of the second. Yeah, it looks like the Astronauts didn't quite really barrel up any of those balls. So this also might be more the bread and butter for Pizza here with the pitcher they're a little bit more comfortable with. That's going to be an easy ground out to Ken Mattingly for the first out here in the second inning.
Yeah, and even though this pitcher of Wishes is 50 velo, he does carry the elite four-seamer. So, I mean, you still can't just sit on one speed of your power button cue or your power swing stick cue. You still have to really pay attention to the right anticipation of each pitch type.
Yeah, that's a great call. I didn't see that there. That really does change how you'd want to approach at-bats against Hadfield here. Let's easy ground out here to the third baseman. Who's at third base? What's at second? I don't know who's at third. Buzz Aldrin's at third for the second out here in the inning. Quick 3-0 count. Still working the corners. We got a swing on a 3-0 count on a
got
ball.
The green light.
Now it's a full count here. Uh-oh. And we finally got the walk. First walk of the game. We got the pitcher batting for Moon Kingdom, who will be maybe popping it. That is a pop out to Ken Mattingly for the third out in the inning, and we go to the bottom of the second with John Glenn up. Who I believe is the first first person to orbit the Earth.
Oh, surprised. Wish was not timed well on that one. It was certainly hittable. Just a bit early on it.
Oh, gonna drop in for a nice single to start the second inning for the Astronauts. Got Alan Shepard up to bat. Strike one. Looks like that might have been a changeup outside. Oh, pops it up. No infield fly, but basically an infield fly for the first out.
Yeah, Wish just kind of chased on that off speed, up and inside. It wasn't over the plate, although this one is, and that's sent into right center.
Oh,
the fielder's
that could
going
be
to
a run.
dive. Yeah, Kareem's off their glove. I don't think he has the speed to get it all the way home, but he does get second and third with only one out now.
We got Buzz Aldrin up. I mean, we're deep in the lineup here. This is the number 7 batter, but great stats, and that's going to be a run here with a sacrifice ground out. Score is now 1-1. We're all tied up in the bottom of the second. There's still a runner at third here. Jack Schmidt wants to put that run across. Attacking the zone with fastballs. Oh, puts it right up the middle. It's going to be 2-1 Astronauts here in the bottom of the second inning. That was a good piece of hitting. I think that might have been one too many fastballs, and Wish got the timing down.
Yeah, I think it also, even though it was slightly above the zone, I believe, it's still kind of over like the middle part. And so sometimes you can just send those right back up the middle as Wish did there to get the go-ahead run now in the second.
Yeah, it looks like Chris Hadfield's not going to help himself out here. It's going to be the third out in the bottom of the second. So here we are, top of the third. Let's see if Moon Kingdom can strike back and retake the lead. Yeah, that Elite Four-seamer is a nice build on this pitcher. That's going to be a single to right field. Jim Lovell sends it into second base. Moon Kingdom's got a runner at first here with nobody out in the third inning.
Yeah, I think running base 50 velo without any sort of speed, velocity boost is kind of suicide for that pitcher. So it's almost like a requirement. But it's working out well at this point here for Wish. He's getting some, he's sort of pitching to contact, but Pizza's only really barreled. I wouldn't even know if you could say barreled the very first pitch of the game that was hit for the home run. It was almost like a contact home run. But Wish has really picked himself up here as the game's gone along.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like, Chris is still neutral. I'm kind of surprised he's not locked in yet, but he has given up a few hits. Constantly attacking the corners here. That's going to be the second hit of the inning. Got runners at first and second with one out. That was a hard hit ball. Luckily, it wasn't hit too high. Otherwise, I think that easily would have been caught by the center fielder. But that drops in pretty nicely. Another one up the middle. Ken Mattingly makes a dive, goes to second. First for the double play and ends the threat here in the top of the third.
Oh. Yeah, great play there. I think I saw a fitness an injury maybe on that lead runner that was running to third base. There was something that triggered. Yep, there it is. Inflamed Achilles. Oh, my.
Yikes.
And Sailor Mars is the right fielder with 84 speed and a bit of a power hitter. It has power and contact, right-handed. So they're going to be subbed out. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that was a huge stat drop on them. That's not good. That's one out here in the bottom of the third. Neil Armstrong, the Astronauts' number 2 batter, is at the plate with a 1-0 count.
To be honest, I don't know. I was looking at my other monitor to try to find the actual stat numbers for that injured player, but I'm surprised Pizza didn't, roll the dice and just let the injured player kind of stay out there, unless their speed was super mitigated or like everything across the board was dropped down. If that was the case,
like that. Yeah, it looked like the whole board. Yeah.
I will retract my my comments then.
No, I was thinking the same thing until when they showed the player swap. It looked like across the board they were just at 0, basically.
Yeah, super unfortunate. There's just pure RNG at play there. It was the lead base runner. They weren't even sliding or anything. Nothing you could do.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But to make Moon Kingdom feel a little bit better here. They've got a runner at first with nobody out in the top of the fourth. A little bit of speed on the bases. We haven't seen any steals, which is kind of surprising.
Right.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Are they respecting each other's catchers a little too much, or what do you think's going on there, Zlatan?
I would say maybe there just hasn't been too many instances where it made sense, but I do believe Pizza's catcher has an 85 arm with clutch, and then Wish has an 80 with clutch, which is usually enough to get the job done. So I would maybe venture, as you bring it up, right now that lead runner may have enough speed, but they still got to get the timing.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, no, I might be biased because I did watch one of Burning Ice's series yesterday, and now I'm just paranoid about every base runner. I didn't even play him, but I'm still paranoid. Oh, great call to go to third there for the first out and catch the runner. Wow, I'm surprised that was the fast runner too.
It was, yeah. That's a big deal because not only do you take away the sacrifice play, but this runner, for example, the lead runner is not going to have enough speed to make it home. So. Great play earlier to get that first out by Wish.
Uni, I'm not saying they're chickens. That's not what I said. But that could be a run here.
Yeah, they just don't have the speed though.
Yeah,
it's really low speed.
Yeah, that's one of those you almost think about dropping if it's in foul territory. That's going to be the third out. So smart play. The threat is ended in the fourth inning on the part of Moon Kingdom, and so the Astronauts get to bat again. We got John Glenn up, the number 4 hitter in the Astronauts lineup.
Yeah, and Wish is just absolutely delighted to see the hot corner come up with that ball. It was hard hit, and we've seen him kind of careem off their glove a lot today, so he's just thankful to finally have one go in his favor.
Right? Oh, big swing and a miss on a breaking ball for the first out in the fourth. There might have been a little bit of lag there.
Yeah, maybe just in the batter animation afterwards. Hopefully not during the at-bat.
Yeah, hopefully not. But that was a big swing and a miss for the first out. Ooh, Alan Shepard hits it high, but not deep enough. That's going to be caught by Sailor Moon for the second out. Jim levels up, 1-1 count. Let's another high fastball go. 3-1. Expect a big swing here. Just a little late on that fastball.
Yeah, just a hair.
Swings at an outside pitch. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. So we go to the top of the fifth. Astronauts 2, Moon Kingdom 1.
Yeah, we saw Mojo down there, by the way, for that batter. So hopefully.
Oh, did we? Oh,
yeah.
yikes.
Hopefully the tense fielding doesn't come into play here if you're an Astronauts fan.
3-0 count turns into a pop out for the first out in the inning. Moon Kingdom is aggressive. I mean, hey, why not? If you get a good pitch, you might as well swing at it. Going to be a line out for the second inning. Neil Armstrong makes the catch at shortstop. Another pop out. Gus Grissom gets underneath it. And that's going to be the third out. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the fifth. And the Astronauts get another chance to put some more runs on the board. They've only got 3 hits, but 2 runs. So we see some efficiency here on Wishbone's part. Oh, hard line out to the third baseman. Sailor Jupiter puts it away. We got Jack Schmidt up with 1 out. And that's another pop out. We've got 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, bit of a back and forth here. You're seeing like, I don't know how to really explain it. Kind of just the momentum of both teams here. We've seen earlier in the game, you know, Moon Kingdom led off with that home run, and they've had occasional hits, but haven't strung enough together to get any more runs across the plate. And then Wish was able to, you know, gather himself and get a couple runs to take the lead. But lately he's been, you know, really struggling to find hits this game. So kind of an awkward, you know, unexpected game at this point.
Yeah, you're right there, Zlat. This is not the scoreline I think anybody was expecting to see at this point. We've got a pitching change for the Astronauts. We've got, let's try it, I think it's Valentina Tereshkova. I could be wrong.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds good. 1-1 count. Breaking ball, that's going to drop in right field. Alan Shepard makes a dive and stops the single from turning into a double, which is huge when you're trying to save every run here. So Moon Kingdom, once again, has a runner on first with nobody out. They've got to get a couple timely hits here and make that base runner matter.
Yeah, we should also mention the crossed up trait on this reliever for Wish.
Oh, I hate that trait.
Yeah, it is certainly a true roll of the dice to put it on any of your players.
It just seems to kick in at the worst times.
Yeah.
That's going to be a strikeout. So Moon Kingdom not able to capitalize on that runner quite yet. Got a 1-1 count for Sailor Uranus.
Nice
1-2.
corner pitch.
Ooh, wow. Deadly fastballs on the corners for the Astronauts. And very quickly, this is now a 2-out situation for Moon Kingdom. You see that swinging at that low changeup.
Yeah, I'm personally surprised to see Pizza swinging at some of these pitches out of the zone like that there, but that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning there. So Wish lets that leadoff batter on and then puts 3 away in a row. Nice job from Wish.
Yeah, I think Wish might have gotten in Pizza's head. Saw some bad swings and some bad non-swings there, but it's really hard when every single pitch is hitting the corner perfectly. It's tough to make that call.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like... oh, my.
That's deep. That's gone. Wow, great hit. The Astronauts go up 3-1 on a bomb. Let's see how deep. 431 feet by Neil Armstrong. That was not one small step for Neil Armstrong. That was that was a bomb, and that gives the Astronauts a little bit of breathing room as we get into the later innings here. Bottom of the 6th, 3-1 Astronauts over Moon Kingdom. Another deep one. Could be caught, could be gone. That's gone. Wow. 2 pitches in a row, 2 home runs for the Astronauts. Things might be opening up. That is some great swinging. 438 feet by Ken Mattingly, and it's now very quickly 4-1. This game does not feel close right now.
Yeah, that was a no-doubter to dead center. Nice piece of reticle placement and timing there from Wish. He gets 2 in a row. This one's going to be deep. He almost had 3 in a row earlier against Uni. Oh, off the wall.
Wow. Runner stops at second for the double. So close to 3 home runs in a row by the Astronauts. This is that scary side of Wish.
Yeah, I mean, he's really locked in. He's, you know, not afraid to wait for his pitch and sit on it and just send it over the fence as soon as it comes his way. Grounder to third, plays the defense like a fiddle and earns the free bag. So there's 2 outs, but he advances that runner at third base there.
Yeah, great base running, and that's going to count for a run. That's what good base running does for you. 5-1.
Yeah, that runner didn't have the speed if they were still at second to score, so that's the importance of the sequence there.
Yeah, huge 90 feet. Huge 90 feet. He made that ground out count. Now the Astronauts have a 1-2 count here to Buzz Aldrin. Swings at an outside pitch, and that's going to be a single. The Astronauts are still alive in the bottom of the 6th. With more damage potentially on the board. I wonder if Pizza really should be thinking about a new relief pitcher, it seems like Wish is totally locked in on this one.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength. I was going to bring it up as well because we're at 60 pitches, which isn't necessarily a ton, but this pitcher's been getting lit up. That one is going to be caught, thankfully, for the Moon Kingdom. But yeah, it was certainly time to hit the panic button on that pitcher.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hopefully a pinch hitter right here, right?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. There we go. I was waiting for the little considering substitution animation to kick in.
So 8 hits apiece for both teams, but quite a different scoreline. It's 5-1 now. Astronauts kind of blowing the game open a bit. Pizza needs to respond here as we enter the 7th inning. It's getting late.
Yeah, Pizza needs to respond, but they shouldn't feel like there's too much pressure on them every single pitch, right? You're not going to score 4 runs in one pitch. You just got to get runners on and move them around. So stay calm, just keep getting hits. That's going to be tough when Wish is painting the corners like Picasso right now. Well, not Picasso. Picasso's like all wavy. Maybe like more of like a Van Gogh with the little dots. He's dotting the corners. I'll stop rambling about artwork. And that's 2 outs.
Yeah, the pitching prowess is really kind of showing itself at the moment here. He's got 2 outs, and as long as crossed up doesn't dash any hopes or a lag pitch like that, he's sitting in a good position here.
Ooh. Oh, quick 0-2 here with 2 outs. Good eye on the outside 2-seamer.
Pizza not biting on that corner pitch. That's 3 in a row now.
Full count, 2 outs. Runner steals, but the ball gets away. Crossed up, see?
I just had to say something.
This is the time you have to capitalize. Pizza has to capitalize right now on an error like that. That's a make or break moment.
Yeah, and an RBI hero batter at the plate now. Oh, quickly 0-2 again. We keep seeing these 0-2 counts so quick.
Oh, up the middle. Runner's going. Nope. Runner stays at third. Base is loaded. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Sailor Venus is up to bat. Number 5 hitter on Pizza's Moon Kingdom. Oh, hits it. It's gone. Grand slam to tie the game. Wow.
Epic moment from Pizza. Truly delivers here with the bases juiced. 404. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Oh, amazing. Amazing swing there. The short porch in right field bites the Astronauts once again. It is now, we went from a blowout to a tie game in the 7th inning. This is a whole new game.
Yeah, job's not done as well. Oh, okay, all right. 3rd and final out. Things were certainly brewing there. The sauce was loose for Pizza.
Man, it goes to show how much it means to get every single out. I mean, Pizza got 4 outs, and because of that 1 extra out, they got 4 runs. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, crossed up really bit Wish in the butt there.
Yeah, sure did. Well, Wish might be feeling a little tilted at the plate, swinging at some high stuff, but we do have a pitcher batting. There's some confidence in Yuri Gagarin right now. Probably doesn't want to bring him out.
Yeah, I'd say it's less confidence and just more, maybe not quite desperation, but just out of necessity. You got to keep that pitcher in the game. They haven't thrown that many pitches yet. So it's just going to be a war of attrition at this point with the tie game late.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, Zlat. 2-2 count here to Gus Grissom. And gets a single up the middle. So we've got 1 out with a runner on first in the bottom of the 7th. Neil Armstrong at the number 2 spot in the order is up, and we see our first steal in this series.
Yeah, Wish loves to steal on the first pitch with those stealer trait runners, I've noticed.
And it's going to be a pop out to right field. 2 outs. Ken Mattingly's up. We got some speed at second base and a pretty big bat here. This is the number 3 batter in the lineup. Power looks like it's about 85. Wow.
His eyes
Ooh.
were bigger than his plate there. He just swung as the ball was released. Hope maybe a button slip, but now the count's 1-2.
Doesn't get all of that one. Could land foul. Looks like it. Wish stays alive.
If the starter wasn't injured, that might have been out number 3.
Oh, right.
Just
Little
the
early.
small storylines throughout the game that kind of add up here.
Right? Swings at a high off-speed pitch. 2-2 count. Full count. 2 outs. Good eye. Lets ball 4 go by. And we got the cleanup hitter John Glenn up for the Astronauts with runners at first and second and 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, that was just a veteran at bat to battle around and then draw the walk. That was really well done there by Wish.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best eyes in the game. That's going to be a pop out, though, for the 3rd out in the inning. Well, let's see what Metalhead says. It is. Okay. Sailor Neptune puts it away for the 3rd out. Moon Kingdom and Astronauts are tied going into the 8th.
Yeah, Moon Kingdom kind of tight-roping their way here in these later stages, but game is still tied, so...
Yep, and Moon Kingdom is still a threat with a runner at first base and nobody out. There's a lot of momentum. Pressure meter is at 4. We're getting into the later stages of the game here. Pizza, I wonder who... Oh, Pizza probably is going to bring in a new runner on first. I was going to say this batter looks fine. Yeah, there we go. Very fast runner at first now.
Oh my.
Yikes.
That hurts. That hurts.
It does. Yeah, you burn that speed and get the double play. Yikes. Looks like we're going to see a pitching substitution. Sailor Saturn is coming in. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. Cone. Did he bring in a pitcher to hit? Or did they do that?
Yeah, it looks like there is maybe some sequencing there that should have been done a little bit better, but we're going to see the second pitch hitter of the at-bat, Artemis Tocado, come in. I was simply just going to say, it's an interesting decision to bring the pinch runner in. I know there's no outs, and I know the speed is kind of important there, but yeah, at the bottom part of the lineup, you had the pitcher coming. Wasn't necessarily a wrong decision, but definitely maybe kind of wish they had that one back, I guess.
Yeah, I'd agree. You might want to keep that runner in your pocket for a more impactful situation, but hey, hindsight's 2020, right?
Yeah, I mean, it made sense in the moment as well. It was just a roll of the dice, and it didn't shake out the way they had hoped. But, quick couple outs now, and now we see the Astronauts have their chance to take a lead here before we head to the 9th. That's a nice piece of hitting there.
Yeah, I wonder if that accidental pitcher pinch hitting is going to impact the rest of this game here. That might have been the pitcher Pizza wanted to bring in right now.
Yeah, we'll have to run it back, but I think that you're right. I think that was a misclick.
So pretty low velo. Oh, but elite 4-seamer on this reliever. Got some speed at first. Burning Ice is praying that somebody steals. And there's the steal. Gonna be safe. You got your wish. Burning Ice.
And I believe that was an off-speed pitch, right? That's really, a small detail, but it's a big reason as to why the steal is a success there. If that's a fastball, Wish is definitely cooked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, burnt on that elite 4-seamer. But we've got a runner at second with 1 out. Buzz Aldrin at the plate. There's just power up and down the Astronauts lineup here. So but that's going to be a pop out.
Yeah, you can't get away from the power, but fortunately this ball is not hit deep enough to matter. Runner's going to have to hold at second. So still in scoring position as we get to the 8th spot of the lineup, and Clutch comes up big as a trade here to add these hitting stats.
Oh. And there's the 3rd out. All right. I wonder what Spliff has to say about the odds for extra innings.
Yeah, we don't have any live betting lines moving. We're not that sophisticated yet, but we do
Right.
have a lot of drama here entering the 9th, tie ball game.
Yeah, 1-2 count. Yuri is wheeling and dealing to the corners. Oh, and that's going to be the first out here. Once again, that fastball painted right on the corner. Screwball taken into right field.
Glove. For a brief moment there, I thought the first baseman might have had a chance at grabbing that one.
Yeah, it was close. Once again, speed at first base. And that ball's going to get through. That runner might... No, that runner's going to stay at second. I got excited for a second.
Of the RBI hero traded batter at the plate again. 2 runners on here when it matters most.
Huge at bat. Pizza with a great eye, 3-0 count.
Shirley has the green light, and they did.
Great eye.
Wow,
Bases loaded.
Oh, look at these stats.
Oh my God.
Sailor Venus played hero once before earlier this game, and now finding themselves in the same scenario with the bases loaded, but this time in the 9th. How can they handle the pressure?
And a little dink is all it takes.
It's all it took to take the lead here. Wish is raging, and we see a lead change. Moon Kingdom 6-5 here.
Oh my goodness, they did it in the worst way possible. Let's take all that power and then not use it.
Just enough bat on the ball. Now Wish, honestly, Wish has to collect himself here and just keep it at 1.
Yeah. Oh, that could... Ooh. Almost a
Fortunate.
double play. Almost a double play.
And if you're Pizza, you know, pedal to the metal. I mean, Wish is reeling. You kind of just need to sit for the right pitch. That could have... Oh, it was actually a lag pitch, went outside the zone, but just look for a strike here and try to send it in the gap.
Yeah, absolutely. Capitalize on these mistakes. 3-1 count. Oh, that's deep. Is it going to be deep enough?
Going to be the deepest part of the field, and it's tracked down by Grissom with his max speed. Needed every stat point in the speed category to get to it.
Oh my, 418 feet, and that ball went 417 and a half. That's crazy.
All right, back against the wall here for Wish. Final 3 outs. Needs 1 run to stay alive.
Wow, we are inches away from a 10-5 scoreline. That's going to be the first out. At the bottom of the 9th, the pressure meters... Oh, no, there you go. It's up to 4 bars. I was surprised it was at 3 a second ago.
Yeah, well, the lineup turns over here. You got Gus Grissom. Oh, that's going to be a fly out as well.
All right, Wish is down to his last out. The Astronauts are going to split with the Moon Kingdom. That was a great series. A lot of fun there.
Yeah, a lot of excitement.
What stood out? Yeah, what
stood out? A lot of drama. I mean, that second game really kind of encapsulated more of, at the end, more of what I expected. I expected a lot more action at the plate. You know, we saw some good pitching from both sides of most of the series. You know, Wish, his bats were explosive at times and quiet at times, and that really kind of showed in game 2 there. Got some runs in the middle of the game and then just petered out a little bit. And then it was the flip side of the story for Pizza. They were able to really kind of clutch up when it mattered in game 2. We saw that grand slam. We saw the leadoff home run on the first pitch of the game. So they kind of fell, you know, they started to find their stride there in game 2 for sure.
Yeah, that was a really fun game 2. I mean, it did start off, it started exciting with the first pitch home run, then it slowed down a little. But then we finally got to see that excitement at the plate that we were all expecting from the start here. So I think these two teams both delivered on the promise of giving us some great baseball here on a Sunday night. I think that are there any takeaways? I mean, when I'm watching this, my takeaway is that, right now Wish is pretty locked in on the mound, although he does make mistakes. In Tokyo, you just can't count out Pizza, because that game did not look like it was going to be close. And then, a couple base runners get on. The next thing you know, game's tied and they take the lead. So I think right now they're ranked 5th in XBL. And I think that spot is going to be easily held, if not exceeded, by Moon Kingdom before the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, there's sort of tiers to how a lot of people would look at the standings, and as the season goes on, of course, those are going to change. We're going to have our ranking shows every couple of weeks. Hopefully, one this coming week here for you guys. I guess the overall general takeaway is just, never count yourself out. Pizza was down, 4 runs multiple times tonight, and they were able to clutch up in that game too when it mattered, in just an epic moment with the grand slam. Almost did it again later in the 9th. So, don't count yourselves out. This game is so much of it is just your mental durability and how much you can endure. So just kind of take things one at bat at a time, and sometimes, as you saw tonight, it can work out for you.
Yeah, especially when Metalhead hates you and you get crossed up, activated at the absolute worst time.
If we want to throw in even like Wish's earlier series that he streamed, I mean, he's had a roller coaster of emotions today. So kind of feel for the guy, but hey, he got the split, and that's still very valuable, especially in the XBL.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good games. Well done to both players. Thanks for casting with me, Zlat. Always fun. Thanks to our producer, Dwayne. Great night tonight. So, anything else before we send off?
No, just, appreciate the community here. Really, really appreciative of what we have, especially while we have it. So, thanks everybody for showing out tonight, and we'll try to get some more announcements as soon as we can for the AAA stuff as that develops. I believe that game the matchup was recorded instead, so had those technical difficulties. We'll get that out to you guys as soon as we can. So just keep an eye on the Discord.
All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.